Hi, Aries. This is Alex, and I'm here to bring you your weekly tarot reading. Let's see what God has for you, Aries. I'm using my Tarot of Dreams, Palace of Cups. Ooh, your love life. What, Aries? Faith, which is the Hierophant. We got the Magician, Six of Swords. Oh, yes, Emperor. Look at you, Aries, in all your glory. Come on, glory. Aries, you usually show up in your readings. Trying to make sure you guys can see all of these cards. Okay, I think you're good there. So your love life. A lot of you guys are sleeping on it, trying to figure out and wonder if it's something you want to reactivate. Feel like for a lot of you guys, yeah, it is a shit show. Don't ask me how I got shit show from the Magician, right? That abracadabra, bam. And then we have the Six of Swords and the Emperor. You know, you usually kind of get mentally frustrated and you wind up having to walk away. Walk away, row away, float away. You know what though? But with that Magician card, I feel like a lot of you guys are trying to figure out how to kind of make it work. How to basically make a relationship work for you, or how to make your love life work for you. I feel like a lot of you guys want it, but with the Emperor sitting there, it's almost like you may not want the emotions behind it. I mean, that sounds like a big old fat friend zone to me, Aries. I could be wrong. But look, you ain't got a cup on the table, right? So it almost even feels like for a lot of you guys, you're trying to figure out how to have your relationship with no communication. My bad. You do have the Palace of Cups here, and that's your whole love life. So you ain't need no additional cups here because they all sitting right there. You got the four of swords in a double placement. So yeah, you Aries are unmotivated. You're unmoved. You're mentally like deadlocked, mentally unbothered. But I feel like God, angels, and universe are trying to nudge you, right? And move you back into your love life space, your love life energy. I do kind of feel like for a lot of you guys, to an extent, impatience could be your Achilles heel, right? Not only that, but I kind of feel like you're slow and meticulous. You want to get to know somebody. You take your time. But that's to me where you run into issues, because I feel like everybody has their own idea of how the relationship should go. And more than that, I feel like most of the time, Aries, you meet people who want to move faster and they want you to, do all of these things to let them know how you feel about the, like, it's almost like nobody just wants to take this steady course of, damn, whatever happened to getting to know each other? You know what I mean? And I just heard they want to accelerate that process. And then with the Six of Swords and the Ten of Swords, I mean, good Lord, Aries, a lot of you guys get mentally tapped out and eventually have to mentally move away. A lot of people tend to be manipulative. Again, a lot of people, to an extent, whatever tradition means to you, Aries, it's almost like they break tradition or they don't follow tradition. The tradition of dating is what? Courting, dating, commitment, engagement, marriage, right? So to an extent, it's almost like they want to jump from courting to marriage. You know what I mean? And Aries is like, but wait, I don't even know your middle name, right? So I feel like that's also frustrating for you too, because you like to take your time in your relationships, Aries, and I don't see that as ever being a bad thing, right? But here with the Emperor and then also the High Priestess, you know that you're in control, and I feel like you know that you can have what it is that you want. It could just take some time, right? It could take some time before the universe brings that to you. And I'm not saying it's going to take time for you to meet anybody, because I don't feel that. I feel like it takes time for you to meet that right person. Not only that, but I'm also getting While you're tapped out, so is the person who you're trying to meet. They're also mentally exhausted from dating as well, Aries. I also kind of feel like with this Page of Wands and also the Palace of Cups, it's like you want to be excited about your love life, or you're trying to reignite your emotions, or again, reactivate your love life. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're out of practice. You've been single for a long time. I'm also getting too that a lot of you guys may have attempted to manifest somebody in your life. So maybe for a lot of you guys, you did manifest somebody in your life. You're waiting on the universe to bring that person to you. And once that person kind of presents, you know you have to go slow. What I'm also getting to, Aries, for you, and this is advice, I do kind of feel like you guys may struggle or have issues with your communication with this person, which is probably why you tend to tap out. Because, you know, maybe people are hitting you up, banging you up too much, and you're not replying as much because you have your mind on other things. Because, yeah, you've been single for a long time. So I feel like what can help that is if you work on your communication, sending messages back, calling people back, and not necessarily allowing those text messages or calls to pile up on you. Yeah, it's almost like you're going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and also present in your relationships. Because I feel like deep down inside, you know, you probably haven't done the greatest job at that, or you know that that's something that you need to work on. The signs that I have here are Cancer with the High Priestess, Aries, Gemini, and Virgo, Taurus, Sagittarius, and that's it. Yeah, I feel like if you want to be a lot more successful in your personal relationships, it's going to require a lot more emotion, maybe communication of your emotions, being emotionally available, but then also communication as well, as in responding, replying, calling back, but also at the same time validating emotions like I like you, I love you, you know, I'm happy I met you. You know what I mean? I feel like for you, Aries specifically, with the Four of Swords there twice, yeah, you could be a little out of practice in that area. Your hard work is paying off. Woohoo! You and your loved ones are safe. Take time to breathe out. Yeah, well, I mean, you're doing that right here. You know what I mean? You're doing that right there. And the card at the bottom, conclusions are within reach. So that kind of says to me that Aries, a lot of you guys Lord, you may be in relationship soon. It looks like it's been long enough. This could be 4 years, which is a decent amount of time, but not ridiculous. Right? And I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's going to kind of take some time to ramp back up. You know what I mean? Kind of show effort and, you know, be excited, right? It's going to take you some time, right? Aries, again, is famous for going slow in their relationships. And again, I could never knock you for that, Aries. All right, babies, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. If the reading does resonate, don't forget to like and subscribe. I love you, Aries. Bye.